Hey gang, it's me, Uncle Todd. Sorry I'm kind of late getting these out, but it's my 30th anniversary this past week, so I was out of town. So I'm kind of playing catch up here. But let's move into Resident Alien, episode 11 for this season. And very funny, a lot of stuff happens. Harry, who's having to deal with the fact that Asta doesn't want to talk to him anymore, is kind of upset about that, but he's got more pressing things. He's got to find the alien baby, and he discovers that baby has taken human form. So he enlists the help of Max, who kind of bribes him into getting him a drum kit because he wants to join the band, and his parents don't want him to have a drum kit. And as it turns out, Max already knows where the baby is. And after some hemming and hawing around, he blurts out he knows the alien baby is a he. And then Harry gets him to tell him where the baby is, and they go out into the woods to the RV. But meanwhile, a wallet from one of the victims that was eaten by the baby turned up, and this is one of the hitmen the sheriff was looking for. So they're in the woods too, tracking down, they think, the hitmen who are hiding in the woods, and Harry has to distract them with a weird call that sends their dogs off running. Unfortunately, it also attracts a bunch of birds who peck at him. But he manages to get to the RV, and there's an argument over who should take care of the baby, and the baby's looks like a 10-year-old, runs off dressed in a bear outfit because, as Sarah puts it, his clothes aren't big enough for the diapers because he's still a baby and he's crapping his pants. So, and in this, watching Sarah and Max go through a ritual of friendship in that he apologizes and she forgives him for betraying the location of the baby to Harry. This is important for later in the episode. Meanwhile, Linda Hamilton's colonel has finally come to the realization that the man they abducted isn't an alien. The alien's probably still in... I keep forgetting the name of the town. Patience. I keep wanting to say Paradise. It's Patience. So she does a test on him and on the alien object by basically showing him a cue ball and saying it's the alien object. And he proves he didn't know it was a pool ball. And then she gives him the alien object and throws him off a mountain, testing to see if it works on him as it did on the other guy. And it does. So he gets drugged and dumped in Albuquerque out on the street as a homeless guy with a drug problem. Meanwhile, Asta finally tells her father about having killed the man, and as they're discussing it, he helps her come to terms with this by detailing some of his experiences in Vietnam. And this helps. Asta also helps the deputy, Liv, question the relatives of the people in the records that were discovered that Harry had planted on the man they killed, and discovers that they all shared symptoms that would go with heavy metal poisoning, and that there may have been some chemical dumping in this one area, and it's all a cover-up, which is then related to the sheriff and the Jessup deputy. And finally, Harry and Asta get together, and Harry tells her that there are other aliens. And that's why his people aren't coming to destroy the planet, because there's already aliens here, and they're dangerous, and they don't want to deal with them. And this kind of brings back the bond that Harry and Asta had in the beginning. And the episode ends with Linda Hamilton showing up in the bar, ordering a whiskey from Darcy, and looking around. So, things seem to be coming to a head here. Another very funny episode. The bird attack is just hysterical. And the baby actually, while running across the road, accidentally gets hit by Darcy. And by the time Darcy gets out of her Jeep and goes around to check, he's already run off into the woods. And she thinks she's hit a bear. Another kind of funny scene, because the baby's not even hurt. And yeah, very good episode. Really enjoyed it a lot. Looking forward to the next one as Linda Hamilton's colonel starts investigating everything. And that's really going to be interesting. Well, please hit like, share, and subscribe. And until next time.